What's up, guys? We're back with another video today, and today we are talking about, last time we talked about talking to yourself and your inner conversations and making shit really, really natural for yourself, like just making it a matter of fact. It's just a matter of fact, a matter of course, and so it was this really chill kind of natural feeling that we were discussing last time. And today, we're talking about not the reverse of that, but we're talking about today conviction. We're talking about talking to yourself with conviction, like, yo, this is fucking true. And again, we're going back to how you normally talk. What resonates with you? Because you'll notice that if you get into a rampage type of dynamic, where you should start hyping yourself up, you get on this hype train that you're building for yourself, you will notice that you start to tend to use whatever type of words or whatever type of way of speaking that resonates with you and that makes yourself actually energized and that you could relate to and that you like really feel good saying the way that you would talk to yourself. And that's another conception that we have, is like we're taught, you're not supposed to talk to yourself, but you are supposed to talk to yourself. Who else, if not you, is going to hype yourself up and tell yourself all of the things that you need to empower yourself to hear? Because all around you're receiving negative shit all the time, because our environment happens to be primarily negative. So now going into this, just begin to hype yourself up. But remember, we're doing this from an empowered state. So get into your body, get like moving around, get expressive with your movement. You can, if you use your hands to talk, you move around while you talk, convey conviction with what you're saying. You are beginning to talk to yourself and tell yourself what it is that you are, who it is that you are, what qualities it is that you embody. And you just go into it. So, damn, I just feel really fucking good today. I'm just really fucking good at everything that I do. I just keep winning. I'm just a winner. I was built to fucking win, and everything that I do just perpetuates that cycle. It just fuels itself. Like every single thing that I do is just so fucking on point. I'm just on point as fuck. Look at me. I'm so fucking cool. I'm the coolest one here. I'm the fucking coolest. I am the coolest motherfucker that ever walked this green earth. I'm the coolest motherfucker, man. I'm the baddest motherfucker. I'm the dopest motherfucker. Ain't nobody can fucking touch me. As far as being dope and being fucking on top of shit and on top of my game and smooth with it and cool with it, you already know who the fuck it is. You already know who the fuck it is. You ain't gotta fucking question that. You ain't gotta fucking question that. Who's the fucking coolest? Who's the fucking coolest? And talk to yourself like this in the mirror. In fact, I would suggest the mirror, even more so than doing it on video is cool, but you have to look at the camera and not exactly at your face. If you can look at yourself in your eyes and tell yourself this shit and be convicted with it, be convinced of it, convince yourself that you really believe this, you are going to start embodying these traits. You're going to start resonating with this, and your frequency is going to elevate to this level that you are now describing yourself as. You are giving yourself all these descriptors, and this emotion that you're putting behind it is going to fucking boost it. And this is what, feeling the state, or John Kehoe says, magnetizing to the right emotion. That's what this is. You are now magnetizing other like thoughts. So you might hear me, like the way that I'm talking right now, and just in this example or whatever, like I like that shit. Like I like rap. Like I like listening to kind of grungy, like I don't know, man. Like, I have a taste for stuff that's not necessarily the most polite or whatever. And you know, a lot of people do. The youth culture, it's like hip hop. Everybody likes that shit. So not everybody, but a lot of people like that shit. And if it resonates with you, whatever feels natural, whatever like language that you would hear or you would actually talk to yourself. And, you know, it might not always be the same. You can be in different moods. So there could be, you know, one day that you're feeling more, feeling yourself in a certain type of way where you just feel like you are just saucing out and you just like freestyle and you're kind of just like speaking in that type of way. And there's other days where you might feel a different way. But the point really that I'm getting at here is like, you watch people, like I was watching videos of A$AP Rocky and you can just see that he is so like in tune with his body, like comfortable in his own skin. And he really fucking feels like that. Like when he's really like, it's that pretty motherfucker. Like he really fucking thinks that. Like it's not, you know, when it comes from him, it doesn't seem weird. It's like, who else says something like that? Like that almost sounds kind of weird. It sounds kind of like feminine or just like completely off the beaten path, right? But like he fucking owns it because he really fucking thinks that. And that's really what I'm talking about. So if you could watch movies like with Leonardo DiCaprio, or you watch movies with, you know, there's certain actors, I would recommend Leonardo, but he like completely gets into that character. And you know, whether he's got like this Boston accent or whatever, like every fucking movie, like I'm thinking about The Departed right now, but every movie that he's in, he's just like, he is that. Like that's what it is. It's like method acting. It's like really like you're acting. And that's what they talk about in Vadim Zeland's in his Tutti the Princess book. It's like, you are the character, like you have this script and you are fucking like making that shit. My hair is like bothering me because I just got out of the shower and anyway, you are just making it so fucking real because you are like embodying all of that. You were just like taking it and pushing it into the fucking quantum, into the fucking infinite potential. You are stating it. Tell yourself, yeah, I'm good at that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good at that. Yeah, I fucking know how to do that. That's me all day, baby. That's me all fucking day. I could never fucking even think twice about doubting myself. I know I'm the coolest motherfucker alive. I'm the baddest motherfucker alive. Everybody fucking wants me. Everybody fucking wants me. I'm a goddamn star. I was born to be a fucking star. I have exude star power every fucking where that I go. Every fucking where that I walk, I turn fucking heads. Cause I fucking deserve the best. I'm the best. I'm the cream of the fucking crop. And just fucking hit it like that and tell yourself that shit. If you do this shit in the morning, especially like anytime during the day really, but now that I'm thinking about it, like I used to do in the morning, I would tell myself I had a certain script that I was doing for sales. And it was like, you know, particularly guided towards like being successful with doing sales and me being a phenomenal, stellar salesman. But any qualities that you want to like tell yourself that you have, you tell yourself with the fucking this type of conviction, it's going to fucking manifest. Like you can bet that. If you keep doing it, if you keep telling yourself in the mirror every fucking day who the fuck you are and what the fuck you're doing, and that you know what the fuck you're doing, and that you're fucking powerful, I mean, that's gonna have an effect. We are manifesting all the time, just with our thoughts. And that's what worrying is, when we get in a cycle of worrisome thoughts that are negative, whatever, and expecting negative outcomes. So imagine what you would do if you told yourself with this amount of conviction that negative shit was gonna happen. Damn, you'd be feeling, I mean, it would be, that's what we're doing though, but the opposite of that. So it's like we charge it up. We charge it the fuck up. And, you know, it sometimes it takes that. And it's not a bad thing. It's honestly, it's a good thing. If you do that, you should be in the habit of complimenting yourself, of appreciating yourself, self-appreciation, self-confidence. And don't get it like, you know, I don't know, man. People really get in their feels or like questioning like, oh, is this wrong? Because I shouldn't be so arrogant, or, you know, narcissism. Is this narcissistic? I think that all is like a bunch of bullshit. Just like the fact that we've been taught to like not talk to ourselves because it's weird. But if you notice that anybody that's fucking successful, yeah, you already know that any of these people I mentioned, A$AP Rocky, Leonardo DiCaprio, anybody that's famous or is a celebrity of sorts or just has that type of vibe, it's that type of star power, fucking Brad Pitt, Justin Bieber. I mean, do you think that any of these people like go around and are not saying that shit to themselves in their head? They obviously are. Like Billie Eilish and all these people, they've done interviews where they talk about, they wrote down they were a Grammy Award winning artist, they're this and that, and they fucking tell themselves that shit. You have to instruct yourself who and what it is that you want to be. And like, if you get off course with that and you just get into this, you know, if you're not doing that, if you're not proactively telling yourself who you are, you're gonna become somebody else that was just happened by happenstance, by reacting to this fucking external bullshit, that you just allow yourself to slip into this other state. So you have to tell yourself what state you wanna be in and embody it and do it and fucking know it. Anyways, guys, quick and simple, try that out, and also drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about this. We can call this a conviction drill. This actually, somebody else that I worked with one time, he had these drills, but they weren't about, you know, telling yourself self-confidence. They were just something that you're passionate about, and that he called them conviction drills. And when you get talking about a subject that you are passionate about, that's even one way that you could transition into this instructing the self, is first off, talk about a subject that you're passionate about, whether could be anything. It could be you're passionate about music, you're passionate about working with kids, working with the disabled, disabilities. You're passionate about giving to charity or writing, or that everybody should be that there should be free healthcare. I don't know. Whatever that you are passionate about, start talking about that. Look at yourself in the mirror. Notice that passion that's coming off of you, that fire that is in you, and then start directing that fire to tell yourself what the fuck time it is for yourself, who the fuck you are, what the fuck you are, and what you're about. And I promise, guys, that is going to make a fucking nice little difference for you. Anyways, guys, I'm out, and real quick, I was looking at this, caught me some, I had to get a little something for myself. You gotta fucking treat yourself too. So, the kid, I had to do that shit because I'm a fucking star and I fucking deserve the best shit. I deserve the flyest shit, man. I haven't tried them on yet, but they looking kind of fucking crispy if I don't say so myself. Look at the detail on the fucking heel and the whole thing, man. The whole thing looking crisp. Smelling like some fucking Parisian shit, perfume and shit. Anyways, guys, catch you next time. Like I said, drop a comment and let me know how this works for you. And also, yeah, see you next time.